we're gonna play on hard. Because I like hard challenges. A robotic cricket. Alright.
Encode your DNA.
Oh. Alright. Nimble development. Hybrid with gene mutation, making them nimble and dexterous at the cost of intellect. Melee damage, armor, so intellect would probably be guns. Or that style of. At least developed breed. Hybrid offshoot that compensates the lack of mental prowess with physical strength. By how much though? Not really a whole. Well, that might be like 5 points. I wish it would give you a number. Rex. DNA stream making in depth for both physical and mental challenges. So that's melee power. X. What the fuck is this ugly thing? Hyla's regenerative. So we're looking at more Kai power. Slightly more armor. Bro. What the fuck? Fip. It's got the intelligence traits, but I don't want to look like that. What the fuck? Amplifies the psionic output. Oh, the Murgle looks pretty cool though. It's like a bat. I'm trying to think what the fuck kind of animal this is. Its evolutionary legend has gone a direction from appearance that's dominated over function. So this guy just looks cool. Yeah, this guy just looks cool. This right here. Okay, his barter goes up a little bit. This guy just looks cool. He gets a barter bonus and a league chance bonus, but he, you know what? I kind of want the default ugly bastard, the raccoon. Actually, I don't even think this is a raccoon. It's just this guy with slightly different stats. So we're gonna take this guy.
Define your genetic structure.
Oh, bro. I love this game so much already. Look at him. Look at him. What is max intelligence? Why does intelligence make you look more inbred? That doesn't make any sense. Like the complete opposite of what max intelligence would give you. His jaw just retracts, bro. Why? So 28 and everything's even. Bro. The extremes are so good. Hold on. Oh, is there a way to get straight up 100? I wish it was. Oh, you know what? That's slightly easier. Look at him. Look at it. Doesn't even boost your movement speed that much. I like how his ears get bigger the stronger he is, but the more vitality he has, the wider his head gets. Oh, that's so good. That's phenomenally funny. So, yeah, so... But that doesn't make any sense. I feel like if you move towards agility, right? I still don't like the way that looks. My barter drops down an astronomical amount. So does my melee strength. I'll take that at 56 and a 54. Intelligence. That's not bad.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Well, no, you see, this is tough because. Hey, what's that last one down there in the bottom right corner? B. Ooh, it's the starter region, right? Like, obviously, you're gonna touch all the regions, I guess. So I feel like a base. I'm gonna keep that even.
Choose your first style.
Oh, that's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we're sticking with that.
Pick your main color.
Oh. Alright, they let you go in depth with it. Not too in depth, but... Oh wait. Hold on. There we go. Into the darker shades of red. Yeah, we'll go for the darker shades of red.
Choose your detail color.
Yellow. Kinda. It's like bluish though. And again, with the way they do it, the closest you're gonna get to like. Oh wait, it's gonna be center, huh?
Pick a commander. Deadeye.
So this is class. Ranged weapons reload instantly, and your next magazine is granted 20% damage.
Commando. Deadeye.
So Deadeye is melee, gun.
Commando.
Still melee range, but smaller melee. Ranged weapons deal 10% more damage directly.
Psyfreak.
No melee weapons.
Saboteur.
She just straight up walk around with size and a pistol. Equip 3 different one-handed melee weapons. Your dodge at cost is reduced.
Sentinel.
Bro, I just got a massive beating club. And
Deadeye. Sentinel. Saboteur. Commando. Psyfreak.
I guess we'll stick with the side just because I went for intelligence. Shoot a spark ball, press down on input, and you have the bound ability to it. It will make you throw the ball in the direction that you're facing, inflicting damage.
Psyfreak chosen.
This is probably the best
That'll
character
work.
customization I've seen in a long fucking time. That is a dope.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
I got some mad hops for an intelligence nerd. You can double jump off default, bro. It's not really effective, but...
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice, or simply stop living.
This game has such existential dread to it, why? Okay,
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
What is this Jedi shit? I am dark red, strength and power. Nah, bitch, I'm blue. We free and loyal. The Jedi weren't loyal. What the fuck do you mean? I like this though. This is interesting, but... Dude, I throw a lightning ball. I'm gonna be a Sith.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Cool.
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same. With the difference being I'm the better half.
I like the voice actor for him.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
Does it though?
The best end is the one you decide yourself. And it seems we're headed in the right direction.
Oh. We're somewhat done. Oh! So there's a... good and bad decisions. There's a karma system. No, it'd be real funny. If I went
Right
this
is
way.
always right.
Okay, now it happens if I go a little bit left.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
I like this. Now what if I go back? I'm just gonna repeat the same line. No? Okay. We'll go left. Wait. I like death. We're touching it.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Is that just straight up a pony? Why is this so huge when I'm like half a foot tall? Man-eaters me.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Nah. I think this is big ass ears. Ow! You're dead. Okay. Love the parry, but it's not really doing anything that requires a parry. That's a weird, like, timing system on the parry. Oh, so I am a rabbit hybrid.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
I see how this is supposed to go down. Well, I was just spamming buttons that popped up on my screen. Huh. Interesting way to teach you by using the starting cinematic. I do get a gun, which is kind of nice. I didn't think I had one with me. It showed me one.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Bunker 101. No, I love Fallout. Open the door. Oh. I see, that's how you pull that up, too. I can change your ammo. Pew pew. Oh, spiders.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began,
Okay,
and the tree of life started to die.
Towards enemies to target them melee attacks. In the camp, towards enemies to make ranged attacks. Reload your weapons R1. Choose abilities. It's single target, it's not AoE.
Feeling fierce.
Always.
Your hurt's bad.
Nah, I'm fine. But that can actually miss, that's kind of cool. Don't worry, I'm only awful at games that require input. My parry is just hands. That takes 20 energy, damn. I don't know, when I heard ball of energy, I thought of more of a what do you call it? Like AoE kind of ball of energy, not like a single target spark. Oh. Level 4. Alright, weapon add-ons, special add-on effects, yep. Damage, reload speed, electric. Said hold up, but I think because it's already equipped that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Hey, health that I need because I'm awful. Does it automatically generate in combat? That makes sense. Oh, I see. An auto 3 on me. Alright. Is that a ground pound jump that I just did? I hold it. Oh, nice. Cool. Oh, I had a dash option.
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death. but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Huh. Can't dodge in that.
You're injured.
Oh, you can go negative into energy. I didn't know that was there. Ow. Cannot parry while doing another action. Fair enough. Either that or I didn't get let go of L2 fast enough. Either or possibilities. Good to know.
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. You're low on health. Ready for battle again.
Forget that. I swear it's not reload.
Shot through.
I wonder if they... I was gonna say, I wonder if falling enemies can kill you. A dainty. Duration 2 minutes. Huh. Energy pack. Cool. So if you sink in the ore sledge, you can't move. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, should say that was a big guy. You know, that was just rude. But hold on, does your health reset if we do that? It doesn't. That's got
Crackers up.
keep pressing L2 for different effects.
Itchy trigger finger.
Motherfuckers just pulling barrels out of the fucking
You're in pain.
Ow. I can go under it. What? That's a thing. You know, I don't know why I didn't think to shoot the barrel he was pulling out.
Doom.
Crack a doom. I don't know if I can have parried that or not.
Becoming terminal.
Ow.
Much better.
Suck. Sorry, suck. I got an upgrade. So. Tickling cat, huh? So actually, there's a map. Oh wait. Huh.
Flattering.
Just take the pants off. Okay. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of stuff you can put on. That's why the stats, because they go up past 100. I see.
What a bruiser.
Oh. stuff later. Huh. I do not know why that is start. Can I open this door? Damn it.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Oh, the world claw bar. I mean, fair. I guess now I'm supposed to look at equipment. That'd be offhand. Maybe it's not actually used as a weapon.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Oh, okay. Wish it was that easy.
Whoa!
Ow.
It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
You sure? I don't wanna. Does that actually have a cooldown? Yeah. Sketch.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Ow. Keep trying to aim.
Charged them.
Bioblob. Where's the unlock mutations? Oh. Oh, you can hop off at any time. That's kind of cool. Non-linear progression. Bastard.
Uppity up up.
I'm going to fail this jump 101 time. Okay, so sprinting. Did I double tap X by accident? I think I did. Because I don't think it's possible to make that a straight jump. Box. Small health pack. It's cocaine. It's drugs. Hey, look, a blast door. I thought none of these are cranked closed. We are definitely very tiny.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Well, that explains why people don't exist. So...
Nothing simple. It's locked.
You found a puzzle. These scatter around the world, new paths. Great, now you get to watch me. Oh, your intellect gives you moves. That's kind of cool. I should have read that. Rotate the node. The rotations you have left, the higher your intellect. You should note a certain position that the puzzles rotate. Ah, I see.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
I hear spam buttons. Story.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Cool. Yeah, it makes sense. It sounds a lot like reality.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
I'm gonna touch it.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go.
Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling above their head. You can launch them in the air by pressing.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Keep hammering away. Took care of it.
that's good.
Got one. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Oh, you can scrap their weapons. That's cool. Interesting. Good game mechanic. Watch him just gun us down. The question.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You
Look
just
how he wears a
can't
red
figure
coat.
out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world.
Excuse me.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Flashback. This game is fucking weird, but I love it. By default, dialogues are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically if you want to manually advance the dialogue. Oh, that's cool. Yo, bro, I got 2 eyes. I'm half as tall as I was before. I am back. What the fuck?
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
No, potato people is better.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Potato people. The little noise. That's cool. Yo, bro, I can... Tiny rat bat's got some fucking strong ass hands. Holy shit. I wish there was a slide. Like an active slide too, not like a dodge through an enemy kind of slide. Is fall damage a thing? Yes. Hey look, water. I wonder if you can drown. Can I drown? No. Alright.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it.
Bitch is gonna die. Heavy foreshadowing, he dead. Don't even stand a chance.
You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Net. Come here. Gotcha.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed.
Elvis rat.
He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree.
How many?
Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say.
Irrelevant info, I asked.
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world.
Or where?
But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Then again, I guess it's pretty easy to tell where that grass. Bunny hop, bunny hop. Like how there's no measurement, like that's not 23 it's just 23 paws. Which is nice because we are super fucking tiny. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt.
Fair, Red Elvis, fair.
From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Mooma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you.
I should let him finish.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that the genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive.
What would be considered a World Eater, like animal-wise?
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
It's gotta be something.
Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Majut and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
Well, I'm asking you again, so neither am I.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
That's good. Legitimate question.
His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majut, and the Googlide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Rarity 0, abnormal. Thank you. Yo, bro, those are some big-ass pumpkins. Hold on, I need to make a quick phone call. All done. Quick, easy. I like this game so far. It's comical.
You're getting the hang of it.
Didn't I just... I mean, I guess we didn't blow the door open this time. Looks like we bit the fuck out of it, but I can't really tell. You got any Nanu? Got any potato people hiding here? Unspeakable hand. You can do that without touching a target? Bro. You start off with AoE damage. Granted, it auto-locks.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
That's... when you put it like that, it sounds sketch.
Just be glad there's a rope.
I mean, we could climb out. We're a bat rat. I forgot about the cricket. Why do you look so much bigger on the ground than you do on my shoulder? Welcome to San Francisco.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Title screen. You know, I'm gonna have to play this game like 3 times to get all... I don't even know how many endings there are. But, yeah. As many times as there are endings.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
That would be me. Very nicely put. I would use the word retard, but...
Let's see.
That's phenomenal. Fast travel signpost. You've unlocked. No. They should have changed the word unlocked to anything else. Marked would have been better. To open the map, press touchpad at any time. That's phenomenal. Can I hop on the pipe? No, I can't jump that high. Pipe. Oh, there is kind of like a climbing thing, but yeah, that's World's Edge. Alright, cool. You can climb it. The fuck? Do you have to hold X? No, I guess it just has to be something you can reasonably vault to. Yo, bro, that mole.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Didn't even eat anything, man. I just stepped on it. Rude. Hold on. Ha ha. Is that it? I knew it was too good to be true. You could see it through the waterfall. Oh, when you get damp, your ears bend down. Bro. Environmental effects.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
You got goat feet. Yo, bro, you're goat rat.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Inner balance is 2 halves of the complete wholeness that flows. Yeah, so yin and yang. Times you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Few are those who act in the same manner. This is the sum of the choices we make and actions we take. The balance of your actions creates your aura source, which affects dialogues with other.
For the soul is sailed the tow away.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Interacting with captives and psi shrines will award you with psi points that you can use to unlock psionic powers. You require dark and light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your... He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
I'll go be a complete dick and leave him here.
Ah! That's a spark of light in you!
Too much already.
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
So mean. Just punts it. You've already gained a side point used to unlock powers and mutations in the menu. Yo, bro, my eyes are yellow. I didn't even realize.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important.
No, bro, he's just hanging out.
Out of date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor.
Okay.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Why is this such a mindfuck? Not mindfuck, that's what I'm looking for.
The
Yeah,
Jagni tribe
existential-
only ever had one
existential
conviction,
dread.
to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
I don't know if I want to.
Myriad is
If I ignore them.
convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe.
Is it a rivalry if they're trying to kill them because they're trying to stop the World Eaters?
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Quest tracking. Journal is base info. Excuse me. Oh, it's just overall. Yeah. Blow nose. Wonder if you unlock new maneuvers later. Oh, you can buy other class perks, I see. For a light too dark, damn. Oh, that's cool. So it does a shockwave. Oh. It's an upgrade. That is so much cooler. Facing the enemy this way, affect small human. Well, affected enemies will attack their allies and then vile bile. And that's just pools of vomit. Okay, cool. Rad wisps. That's kind of cool. Fun guy. Bro. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's funny. Total. Huh. Bound ability while on the slope. Cool. Do 1 point to anti-heat.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Huh. Suck, my guy. You good, bro? Yeah, I'll take the bed.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
It's considered a tunnel? I guess, kinda. Wait, are they ally? Who's who? What if I want to attack this guy? Can't. Alright.
Your reserves attack.
They are.
You're half dead.
No, I'm not. This guy looks like the main dude from Kung Fu Panda. The main enemy in the original movie. Just miniaturized. Let's see.
Look at those muscles.
10 points into strength. Extra set of pistol. I need to find another pistol.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Excuse me. A box. take meds. What if there's a box in the tunnels? I don't think there is.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Yeah. Let me just piss on this bowl real quick.
Let's see.
Yeah, fuck
It's
it,
a
I'll do the
beaten
objective.
path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance.
Wow.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. They've already got word of an intruder, so he guesses the Sifu must be very interested in meeting you.
Oh, I want to be smacked by a fucking pole, dude. What kind of weapon is that?
Sipi? Lapanan aging kanman. Karat na fal hutut mustugay la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He didn't expect that of you. You're the essence of a being born good. It seems that the darkness that's fallen on this land has also gone to your head. He thinks you should reconsider and follow your heart instead of your mind. Otherwise, he'll have no choice but to treat you as a rival. He offers you to return and take your place at his side when you've found out you've picked the wrong one. And with that, he urges you to seek protection at Jackney's Stick Fort as soon as you can. He won't be able to guarantee your safety now. He says that not taking a side in the tribe war is the same as taking the other side. If you're not with them, you're a... Goodbyes are not forever. They're not the end. He assures you that he is going to be the be-all and end-all
I see. What if I don't want protection from Jackney? I'm gonna turn him down too. I will be everybody's enemy. That's interesting though. You can tell them no. I'm gonna be really sad if I can't tell Jackney no either. But judging by the way the game is playing, I think I will be able to. I wonder if it is possible to play a game without protection. I don't know. If you have a mass group of everybody as your enemy. And I wonder if it's possible to have max of both sides, both good and evil. Yeah, I told that one guy to help him, right? You know what? I'm thinking about it. Save game. Okay. I currently don't have any side quests. Can't climb the stone. Sad. Going over there next.
That's the Jackney tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem.
Excuse me. Let's see. Piss on this pole.
Let's see.
Nah, I'm good.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says their door is always open for anyone willing to join their cause.
Wow. Stab him. Stab him in the back right now. Do it. They have stats too. Why? You're an ugly bastard.
Zata is the moi totloho. Kariesne zdace. Paro, ya put
The Jackney tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy.
That's,
The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jackney fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common.
Toloho is a moi vlada.
He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But he's glad
What's
you
with the
chose to
morality
come here.
question?
Is a moi apinosko.
There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Nestats ne okoni. Padafu uflete.
Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot.
Zivot nalest staridat. Karies nestatse.
There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe.
Noi. Mali muzamit inatofo.
The Jagni's destiny is to do what others are too afraid to do. To vanquish past and future disillusions of unity and take control of our destiny. Uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything.
Oh, so you don't have a choice.
Karies nestatse. Arveta.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here.
Arveta. Ale. Mali muzamit.
Being defeated is a choice they won't make. They've talked about that, but words do not frighten those. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Okay, so I don't.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Yaput. Iglis moi toxadra. Nibira.
Even if you...
Iglis moi toxadra. Ite reki. Ale.
tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin. Your Muma taught each disciple a weapon. She never intended it for hunting, nor war, but lately the art of defense has been shadowed by relentless attack. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait. It's always the little things you remember, and with you it's pretty much the only thing he recalls, that you were little.
Ha! We're gonna load back. Huh. Oh, wait, what was this autosave? Load. Yeah, when it comes to it, I'm gonna do the first one for saving the world tree. That's just how I feel about it. Kinda sad that it forces you to pick one. I wonder if I didn't talk to either, if I could have done 0. Like, neither one, just walked past. Been like, nah, I'll go do my own thing. But I guess I have to have someone to set the story. And the presents. Excuse me, so I can't complain too much.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Yeah, they say they're weary.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says there...
Kinda gonna speed through dialogue.
He welcomes you to the Myriad, but he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante... He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next. And that... He's convinced you've returned for... The Sifu says sometimes one memory... The Sifu says it's time to set... Myriad wants unity between the tribe. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and the Myriad were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny. The tribes need a firm hand guiding them into the future. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. They might bring them war, but they'll never take away their inner peace. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. They passed the point of no return as their words lost power and see no other way forward than using violence to combat. Seeing you brings back... Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding. He remembers your kind and unselfish... Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might... Even though it's now a different place from a different time, it is a place that'll make you remember.
box. Lots of med items. Is there like a limit? Oh. That's cool.
Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows about, but doesn't really want to talk about it right now. Says it's a shame that Jagni can't see what Myriad sees, a world So, says you covered the important things already. Says there's an interesting place nearby that says there's no reason to let you in on where it is. Says there's no reason to make threats. Would have told you about it sooner or later. It's not far from here.
I didn't make a threat though. I just said, why not? We're friends. How's that a threat? Yeah, bro, you could ignore me.
Thinks if you need a note, you should find Noko. She keeps... Says you're welcome back.
Am I though? Huh.
Says you'll get a special price and a wrap-up on the double. Says they're known for their high-quality goods.
Specialize in a particular type of item, melee weapon parts, ranged weapon parts, gear patches, clothes, mount. Huh.
Offers you worth thinking about.
wrench. Huh.
Asks you to check out the wares. Says they've got the best...
How do you actually view your guns? How do you look at your gun now?
Shopkeeper claimed...
Not that I have money anyway, but...
There are probably more things you should get rid of. A deal to be proud of. Says it's an honor to meet someone. Understands you.
Box. Alright. That'll be all.